Well, we had the National Weather Center.
Oh, yes.
You know, we had the National Weather Festival. Busy. So we were busy, but he stopped by because he wanted to check out the gun show that Colby had there, showing off the big old biceps.
Colby had a spray tan. That's what Kelly, our producer, just told us.
I wasn't going to say that, but, you know, yeah, he was looking like he had, you know, got a little sun.
Sun-kissed, huh? Okay. Not seen a whole lot of that sun lately. I mean, it's been chilly out there.
Yeah. It looked like Halloween. Yeah. Maybe a little winter-like with those clouds around here, especially this morning with those north winds. It definitely had a bite to the wind out there when a high temperature of only 61 here, Sylvia. The last time we were this cool for a high temperature, you got to go all the way back to April. So yes, we're definitely getting into the fall pattern, the fall feel with these high temperatures with the clouds around. Upper 50s to low 60s, a cool, refreshing, dry north wind. The dry air is firmly in place, and 68 there in Altus, there in southwest Oklahoma, the warmest spot of all 77 counties here across the state. And across the lower 48 states, nothing cold, okay? This is not cold air. This is cool Canadian air, because these temperatures up here in the north could be in the 20s and 30s. As we get in this time of the year, you can see some big snowstorms here across the northern half, the plains, into the Rockies. But again, this is just a mild Canadian air mass that's moved across a good portion of the nation. You got to go down to Florida and to the desert southwest to see those warm summer-like temperatures holding on. We're at 58 degrees, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, those north winds, once they relax with those clearing skies and the dew point bone dry, these temperatures will cool down pretty quickly. So just be expecting to have that jacket, sweatshirt, sweater on if you're going to be out and about, because it will be a little cool. 59 right now in Stillwater, 58 in Seminole, 62 in Fort Cobb, 61 there in Chickasha, and a 60 in Kingfisher and Watauga. As again, temperatures pretty uniform across the state into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees as those north winds continue to relax a little bit. We had some wind gusts up near 30. Now starting to see those wind gusts down towards 20, and they'll continue to subside here this evening and then really shut off here tonight with those clearing skies. Look at all the frost and freeze advisories. Even out here across portions of the state, west of Oklahoma City and northwest, you could see your first freeze. A light freeze up towards the Woodward area, a big spin of low pressure off towards the northeast and northwest coast. We need the rain. It's been a fairly dry stretch of weather here in September and October with 1.15 officially in the rain gauge. We're below average, and the drought continues to build again despite us really getting out of the growing season. This is not good here across the southern half of the state. We need a good soaking rain before we really turn off the faucet in our really dry months as we head towards December, January, and February. This is the time of the year we need to cash in on some good fall rains. Nothing's going to happen over the next couple of days, so just be aware of that. We have a dry air mass in place. We do have a cold front that we're going to talk about, and the jet stream energy. We're going to warm up just a little bit. Another cool Canadian air mass will come in as we head towards late week with wind shift with north winds, but no moisture. So again, a couple passing clouds, that's about it. All the Gulf of Mexico moisture is off towards the south. But we have a trough of low pressure out to the west, a tropical system that'll likely be a hurricane out in the Pacific, and then there's that Gulf of Mexico moisture. And what this will do is this trough in the west area of low pressure will pick up that hurricane, hopefully. The data's been pretty consistent on this, and then throw it up into our area for rain and storm chances as we head towards the end of the 9-day period. And that could be some heavier rains across the area. So hopefully that will happen as we can get some tropical from the Pacific air and also Gulf of Mexico moisture to give us some good rain chances. But again, that is about 9 days away. Temperatures here tonight, middle to upper 30s, maybe some low 30s off towards the north, depending on how calm those winds go. We could see a couple 30, 31 degree temperatures up there across northwest Oklahoma. Maybe some patchy frost as close as maybe Kingfisher and El Reno here across the metro. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, a beautiful start to the work week, a light northwest breeze, and very comfortable temperatures in the lower 60s, low to mid 60s. So still below average for this time of the year. We'll get closer to average with a south wind on Tuesday, lots of sunshine. And looking at your 9-day forecast, we get into the upper 70s to near 80 for Wednesday and Thursday with that dry front. And then look at the 80s returning as we head towards next weekend. Maybe a little bit elevated fire threat as well next weekend with those stronger winds.
All right. Thanks, Justin.